But again, it's about the knees. It's about and joint pain. And I believe we have. I'm saying legendary now. Can you hear me, David?
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
You were moving around. You were moving around. It looked like Guy Fieri's grocery games. I didn't know what you.
Sorry. I didn't know I was live. I didn't
It
know.
was like the Blair Witch Project. I didn't know what the hell was going on over there. Because before we get to shark cartilage, did I believe that at this moment, this big moment for you, you want to talk about the Leafs? Do you not? Was that not the thing that you wanted to talk about last time? Was it the Leafs?
The Leafs?
Yeah. Well, who did you
No.
want to talk about? It was some. You wanted to talk about a sports team. I thought, okay, buddy, here's
Yeah.
here's your big moment.
Well, yeah, I'm a big baseball fan. I'm a big Raptors fan. Huge.
Oh, maybe it was the
Huge.
Raptors you wanted. I knew it was a
Yeah.
sports team. I wasn't. What did you make of that bubble performance? Because it was different, right? I mean, the whole environment
Yes.
was kind of
Felt a
different.
little. Yeah, I felt a little detached. I didn't feel, into it as well. And same with the players. It seemed like if you're in a little bubble for many, many weeks to months, and you're in a routine, what you normally do, and all of a sudden you're in this bubble, it's hard to compete. It's hard to, maybe for some players, it's hard to really get the mojo going. The stadium or the arena or the stands, it definitely gives you a different sort of energy, right?
Well, here's why I think you're right. Here's why I think that's accurate. When the season was finally over, when they finally get knocked out, did you see the look on the players' faces? Normally, there's like a desperation, there's despair. They were happy. When it was over,
Yeah.
guys like Kyle were walking around like they were kind of glad that the experience was over. That's not
Yeah.
what would have happened
Yeah, you
in
found that?
normal times. I thought that they were relieved that they could get out of that stupid thing.
Yeah. Well, also their closest family and friends were with them as well, right? So I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they could hear their kids, saying, "Dad, Dad, Dad, do this, do that," and so yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah, no, I do. I
definitely
because yeah.
first thing that happened like forever. Right? First time it ever happened, right?
Well, maybe they had some joint issues. Maybe they
Oh yeah,
maybe
100%. Being an athlete like
yeah,
this.
yeah. Now, of course, we've had the ad. I don't know if you've seen the ad we did for Inflamex, which was great. And also, when people ask me about that, because I do use Inflamex on a regular basis, I think Dave might as well. But Dave has also used the shark cartilage, the joint relief as well. And I got to tell you, people, the first thing I know about you, Dave, but they always ask me, and they should know better because we don't do anything unless we actually like believe it. We're not going to push something as much as it'd be nice just to get money. It's hard to do it if the product really wasn't legit, or I couldn't look at someone in the face and say, yeah, I do use this. We use both of them. And I find them, David, to be incredibly effective, like really effective.
What scares people off about shark cartilage at first, and the other product Inflamex is great, but shark cartilage being their number one product, when you first look at the suggested use, and it is a suggestion, they suggest 4 capsules 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So boom, right off the bat, 12 capsules, that's too much. I can't do that. That's crazy. It's not like taking 10 or 12 Advils or Tylenols all at once.
Yeah.
So this does take some time for it to repair. But the beating that we do on our joints and our knees, especially the knee joint, it is the biggest joint in our body, and it's holding a lot of mass, right? So over the many weeks, months, years, decades, it definitely, our joints take a big beating. So when you're using things like shark cartilage for joint relief, and that's what it is. It's from a shark. But these are not like Bell doesn't go out into the waters and kill sharks. They're sharks that come up on the sea. They could be caught in the nettings. So they sustainably get these sharks. And the cartilage is amazing. When we consume the cartilage, it does contain something called chondroitin sulfate, which is really, really good for the cushioning of the knee, there's certain fluids in the knee that we really need to help. And as we get older, it just kind of degrades and degenerates. So that's why as people use this, and if I would recommend the 4 capsules 3 times daily, there's no side effects. The pain that you have, and that's why there's a guarantee here, 100% guaranteed that it will work. Just within 2 weeks, you'll see huge benefits from arthritis. Huge.
Let me ask you this, because a number of us, including myself and Mike, we take other supplements as well.
Yeah.
Does it work in conjunction with that? Can you take it at the same
definitely.
time? And what are some of the precautions, or any
Well,
precautions with or without food or anything of that nature?
No, well, shark cartilage is pretty much food. It's food for us. It's like we're on the top of the food chain. We can consume certain things that will really benefit us, and shark cartilage is amazing. It's amazing. Bell's got another shark product that I really like. It's over up there. It's called shark liver oil. Shark liver oil is amazing right about now too, because great for the cold and flu season that's coming up right around the corner. So shark liver oil is another one that's amazing. But we are on the topic of arthritis and Inflamex. Inflamex is great. We consume breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. Why not consume things that reduce the inflammation, right? We're always having a bagel here and there, drink juice. We're having T-bone steaks. I had burgers yesterday. So these things are definitely inflammation causing. So a great way to reduce the inflammation is to, naturally anti-inflammatory foods, things like rosemary, things like turmeric, even fish oil, right? But all of these are great ways to get through the day without the pain. And we don't need that extra pain. We already have enough.
Yeah, well, and this is why, because we've essentially done a sports show for the last basically decade, the question always is, and sometimes from ex-hockey players, when we talk about this kind of stuff, is does it work? Well, as you mentioned, it's hard to put 100% guarantee on certain products, but Bell does, just because of the success that they have had. It's not common, and it's not something that you're just allowed just to put out there just to make it look good and market. You have to stand behind it. It's got to be something that they can stand behind. And as you said, on both those products, that the guarantee is on the front of that box.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100% guarantee. And they're a local company, as I mentioned before. And I mentioned to many of my customers that, oh, this is 100% guarantee, money back guarantee. Then they would have to think that, oh, I have to mail this, I have to mail that, I have to contact this person. No, they're a local company. They're just at 403 and Winston Churchill, or 403 and Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
And excellent and very easy to deal with, this company. Bell is great. I love Bell Lifestyles.
Well, David, when you talk about the two products that we're kind of showcasing today, just as a confirmation, they work well together, correct? And how would you recommend that?
Yeah, you can take them both together. Shark cartilage, you want to do the 4 capsules 3 times daily. The Inflamex, you don't need to take loads and loads of Inflamex. It's quite powerful. But with the Inflamex, it's just 1 capsule 3 times daily. Here, I think this is the English. Yeah. It's just 1 capsule 3 times daily. And you can pair them together. You can still take your doctor recommended vitamin D, D3 1000. You can also take optician and ophthalmologist recommended omega-3s. So you can pair other natural supplements with these 2 great products as well.
Just curious now that my mind is now wandering as it does during the
mine does
day.
too. Yeah.
Yes, and so I'm thinking you talked about burgers. Well, we're kind of burger guys too. What the hell are you putting on that? Are you putting the Joint Relief and Inflamex on the top of the burgers? What are you doing there?
Over the years, I like to mix it up, but more recently, I'm just keeping it simple. Just salt and pepper. I like to do a little bit of ground chuck with. Sometimes I can't find it, so I'll grab some lean, not extra lean ground beef with, and I'll make it myself.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of pork in there sometimes.
Nice.
So pork and beef, just a little bit, right? And then I get the juices in, and I make them myself. Not too big, but recently I like to make them more flat and bigger, because they do shrink big time on the grill.
So is there any bacon on it? See, Dave and I are bacon, onions,
mushrooms. No, I haven't gotten
cheese.
to that. There's just another step, because I'm barbecuing, and that's about 30 steps outside, and then to do the bacon is another 30 steps. But maybe I should get a cast iron grill, bring it outside, and maybe I can get like a little
Yeah.
get to, like
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just
Seven,
pick
yeah.
that up. I mean, David, don't be so cheap. What's going on over there? Our time's
You
tough.
guys are invited next week. You guys,
I'm there. I'm
burgers,
there.
homemade burgers.
Absolutely.
I can do it.
Absolutely.
And then I'll
Yeah.
give you guys some, some samples of nutrients right after for sure.
Yeah, well, those, as I said, Inflamex, and when we did that ad, it was, I talked about, just some of the stuff that I did as a kid. And
Mhm.
at some point, the knees start to complain over all the stuff that we did. And it is incredibly effective. And I never thought that I had knee issues. But at the radio station, the stairs were, Dave, would I call them steep? What is the word I'm looking for? That it was the
A ladder. A
yeah,
ladder.
the incline was up there, and I started to really struggle on this thing. I thought, what the hell is going on? So in meeting with Tim Allen, he said, well, you need this one, buddy. This is the one you got to take. And
Yeah.
it worked, and a little quicker than I thought. Like,
Yeah.
you're never really quite sure, but Inflamex was within a couple of days. I was I forgot. I just would whip up the stairs, and I thought, geez, I wasn't doing that a couple of days ago.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Some people even find that there's benefit even in that same day. So if you have pain sometime in the morning and you take a full dose of Inflamex and then shark cartilage, later on that evening, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel more mobility. You're going to feel possibly even better digestion. A lot of these herbs are great for digestion as well.
Tim Allen also told me that when it comes to the harvesting of the sharks, that he actually goes shark hunting himself. He
That's awesome.
goes to the waters of New Zealand and
Oh my
puts the
gosh.
speedos on and jumps in the water where the sharks can see him in the speedo. And apparently the sharks just kill themselves. So
Wow. I gotta go there. I gotta go with Tim Allen. I gotta bring him to my house next week for burgers. Seriously.
Yeah. Just tell him not the speedo. That will hurt the line. That's going to hurt the line at the barbecue. I'm going to tell you. Hey, David, always great talking with you. I'm sure we'll see you soon, maybe for a barbecue. Love today as always,
sure.
and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thanks, David.
There
Have a great
is
day.
Dave Park, the awesome Dave Park, joining us here this morning. It's always fun to catch up. Once again, Nutrition House at Square One in Mississauga. If you're trying to get a hold of David, it's Nutrition House Square One in Mississauga.